tonight. The Great Kiwi Takeaway.
I've never seen the inside of a fish like this.
What a disaster!
The top 15 must turn out 3 classic dishes for an award-winning chef.
Gotta go for that little bit extra.
But this takeaway challenge will take one of them out.
There's something missing, and I just think it's the stomach pump.
Waking up this morning, we know there's going to be a challenge. I'm feeling a little bit nervous again, as always. I want it to be a good challenge. I need a good day today.
I hope that today's challenge is something that I haven't done before. If I just keep putting up stuff that I know how to do and that I do all the time, then I'm not pushing myself. And I want to push myself because I need to prove to the judges, but also to myself, that I deserve to be here.
So when we arrived in the MasterChef kitchen, I saw 3 boxes laid out and was thinking, what the heck is under those boxes?
My heart was racing. I can't even explain it. It's so nerve-wracking.
Welcome everyone. Today we have a ripper of a challenge lined up for you.
It's a pressure test. The world's most popular style of food. Something you should all be able to cook very well.
So I'm thinking, oh, roast chicken again?
That's right, guys. Today, you'll be cooking the Great New Zealand Takeaway.
Oh my God, it was perfect. I love it. I love food like that. I'm thinking, oh good, we get to pick whether we want to make a pizza or a fish and chips or a burger. This is a great challenge. Didn't quite turn out like that.
Your challenge is to cook fish and chips, a hamburger, and a pizza in 2 hours using 3 core ingredients.
And they are whole snapper, which you'll have to fillet yourselves, steak, which you can mince for a burger patty or serve whole in a steak burger, and of course pizza dough. And there's a catch, right? You have to make your own dough, but we'll give you the ingredients and a recipe.
You'll find your core ingredients and any other ingredients you need in the pantry. There are also pizza boxes, burger boxes, and newspaper if you want to present your takeaways in takeaway containers, but it's optional. You don't have to present them that way.
Al, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Yeah, how's your leg?
Not too bad. I'm cooking with my hands, not my feet.
What's the wow factor in your fish dish?
My Kiwi theme is what my grandson likes, and he likes Grandpa's fish and crunchy potatoes. Burger is going to be a gourmet cheeseburger. The pizza is going to be meat, meat, and more meat.
Okay.
So I've got venison, I've got some salami, I've got some pepperoni, and I've got some bacon.
How old's your grandson?
He's just turned 9.
So this is my first time doing this. Oh my God, that's a big rib cage. I've never seen the inside of a fish like this.
Hey Brenton, you've got blueberries, but you don't seem to have anything else that sort of fits with it. What are you doing with them?
A blueberry and blue cheese as a dressing for the burger.
Is that your wow? That's a bit of wow factor, eh?
If it works, so
good man.
Fingers crossed.
My burger should be interesting. This recipe here is a little one that I like to whip up for friends. I've got pistachios that'll actually go in with the meat. I've got different spices that I'll add. I should do this. I do them on the barbie. It's always different when you're in a different kitchen. You never know what's going to happen, which makes it exciting.
Matt, talk me through your 3 dishes. What are you doing for your burger?
Cook the sirloin in one whole piece. I'm going to slice it nicely and present it in my pizza dough, which I'm going to use for my bun, because I have forgotten my bun. I've had an absolute...
Well, you're missing something else as well as the bun?
Yep, cheese. I'm missing greens.
But you got fish and chips, right?
I've got fish and chips, so fish and chips.
We've got to give it 10 minutes of love and affection, and then it will hopefully turn into a good dough.
Charlene, what's going on?
My fish, I'm going to make a bread crust. For my burger, I'm going to make a salsa made of mangoes and pineapple and tomatoes for my...
We're back to the islands again.
And then the pizza's going to be pineapples, prawns.
You like pineapple in your pizza?
I love pineapple on my pizza.
Really?
I love the sweet element to it. But
every Italian would turn in their grave if they thought somebody put pineapple on pizzas.
As soon as Simon said that, the pineapples came off the pizza.
This is meant to go into this, so I'm going to have to re-roll it out. Okay, that's okay, that's okay.
Hey Z.
Hello.
You doing all right?
Yeah, looks marbled and awesome.
Doesn't it?
It looks really good.
You're the first one I've seen to actually put something into the dough for the pizza, and putting the pesto into the dough.
Yep.
You're changing that recipe of that dough. Do you think it will change the way that the dough will taste at the end?
Yes, and I hope it tastes awesome.
Do you think it will still rise the same, considering you've probably added a bit of oil in there?
Yeah, it should do.
Still crisping up the same?
It'll crisp up probably more than everyone else's.
We'll see. We'll see.
Tony, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad, Simon.
Where are you up to? These your onions over here caramelising?
They are caramelising.
What are they going with?
They're going to be the base for my pizza, so we're going to have caramelised onion with Cajun chicken. The burger is going to be my beautiful sirloin there with blue cheese and field mushrooms. And my fish, well, I had a little bit of a disaster. I wanted to make kumara croquette for my chips, and I forgot the kumara. So what I'm going to do, take the skin from my snapper, cut it into strips, julienne some of that, roll it up, coat it in sesame seeds, and fry them as ginger-filled snapper skin chips. It may or may not work. If it works, it could be spectacular. If it doesn't work, I'll look silly.
Or be out the door.
Or be out the door.
Things that are outside of the box and a bit unique and a bit special. I think even if it doesn't work great, if the concept's good, you're still going to get some degree of praise for it.
Have you got a backup plan for those chips?
No. It's all or nothing.
Really?
Yep.
Good effort, everyone. We're now going to taste your dishes one by one. Each of your takeaways will be scored out of 10 with a total of 30 points up for grabs. Josh will taste the burgers, I'll taste the fish and chips, and Ray and Michael will share the pizza.
We walk up and put it in front of them, and I'm just like, oh man. You know, it's one thing that if you like it, being an amateur cook, and then here you have this amazing group of men with such high calibers as far in the culinary world. Is it good enough for them?
Charlene, I have to say, it all looks really nice. What do we got here?
My burger is a beef burger served with salsa that has pineapples and mangoes and tomatoes. Fish and chips is a pan-fried bread crusted with tomato relish again with tartare sauce. Pizza is prawns, salami and basil.
Thank you, Charlene.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Taking your plate up to the judges is always a bit of a fearful experience. It's really scary. I really don't want to go home.
How'd you go today, Chelsea?
Okay.
A little bit stretched for time?
Yeah, there was a lot to get done in the 2 hours. I'm quite happy I got 3 dishes out for you to taste.
Yeah, well, a couple of people cruised through in 2 hours and a few people struggled with the time. We're going to have a taste of it and see how we go, so you can grab a seat.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chelsea.
Enjoy.
Josh, how's the burger?
Overall, it needs a little bit more moisture. It's a little bit flat.
Well, I got to tell you about my fish. You know, the herb aioli is delicious with the fish. I love the crunch of bread on top of the fish. I think she's done a really great job.
Pizza.
Great job on the base. Topping-wise, it's like there is no topping. There's no taste.
Going into the tasting today, I'm going to have my head on the chopping board. I know that I will be pulled up.
Anna, I seem to be missing the fish. What happened?
Bad day in the kitchen.
Why didn't you take those beautiful pieces of fish you had, heat a frying pan up?
I just didn't have enough time, and I was just
You had 5
flustered.
minutes left. I was there.
More than anything, I feel really embarrassed because my children might be watching and they'll probably go, Mum, that's so bad, because I could have done so much better.
She's had a shocker, and unfortunately, there's no marks for fish and chips today.
Let's talk about this pizza. As soon as I saw it, I just thought Italy.
She's managed to get a base that is wafer thin. It just all comes together. It's classic. It's just a classic, classic pizza.
Done rather nicely.
Yep.
Welcome back, everyone. Your challenge was to cook the great New Zealand takeaway. Fish and chips, a burger, and pizza.
We tasted a wide range of efforts, from gourmet to sort of greasy spoon.
Remember, you weren't just cooking it for us, but also for Michael van der Elsen, who was expecting to see something outside the square. A new spin on the classic takeaway. If I haven't called your name, your takeaways were good enough to get you through to the top 14. Congratulations. Take a seat.
Again, I did have a feeling that I was going to be fine. Some people might think that's a bit cocky, but you've got to have a bit of confidence in yourself if you're going to be on MasterChef.